So I watched this series called The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. Ptolemy mythology, polygamy. I'm gonna call him polygamy, cause that tongue-tied, fuck it. So Ptolemy was old. He was old as fuck. The motherfucker had dementia and all that shit like that. And it kept going back and forth when he was younger and back to now when he had dementia and shit. Mama wasn't there, daddy wasn't there, and all that shit. He had his uncle, so he was following his uncle around. His uncle was, you know what I'm saying, drunk fucking hoes or whatever, robbing shit. He was out here for real, you know what I'm saying, but he was a good uncle. So in the present day, like I say, the motherfucker had dementia and shit, and his nephew was taking care of him or whatever. Bah! Nephew get shot in the face out of nowhere. He had all the motherfucking guns on Get Rich or Die Trying, but he ain't had no gun. The fuck? Then. So now polygamy out here by himself with dementia and shit. And the person that was supposed to take care of him just got blowed in the face or whatever. So now he got family. He got a niece, and the niece got a son and all that stuff like that. But they creep as fuck. Especially the son. The son old little pussy ass nigga. Little fuck YN. You know what I'm saying? Try to put him on one mission. Try to take him to the check balance place and shit like that. To give him his money, give him $500. Fuck nigga kept $200. Cause he feel like he got dementia and shit. He could play with his money. But guess what though? Guess who's staying with the niece and the little fuck boy nephew? Some little random girl and shit like that. She ain't got no family, ain't got nowhere to go. So the niece on some shit like, okay, she could take your nephew place or whatever, and she can stay over there with you and take care of you until you die, and we get your fucking money. She a chill little hoe. Don't bother nobody. She be cool. Don't even want much out of life and shit. Just want somewhere to stay. Just want a goddamn bed. Ain't never had a bed a day of life. And I know y'all wondering, well damn, polygamy ain't had no wife and shit. She already had a nigga, but she was so fucked up about polygamy, you know what I'm saying? She still started like fucking with the nigga on the side. Started fucking with the nigga so hard to where the nigga follow him and come in the house and she pop his ass. It was right then and there. I was like, dude, this bitch a little off type shit. Come to find out, she was a little hoe or whatever, fucking off on polygamy, having polygamies on polygamy and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? He still was in love with the hoe, cheated on the hoe. One time ain't even feel right. She found out and beat him mad and shit to the point where he ain't even want to fuck another hoe no more and shit like that. He still stayed solid after this hoe was a hoe all the time. But back to present day. So the little girl taking care of polygamy so good or whatever, all this stuff just started coming out and shit. And he come pulling out $50,000 in ones and shit. You know how old people be having all this money just hitting everywhere and shit like that. Put it on the table. She sitting there telling, oh, I don't want this. I can't take this. I can't take this. Bitch don't want for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He trying to set her up to be great, and she don't even want the money. It ain't even about the money with her and shit like that. Like I told you, the bitch don't even like to find things in life. Simple bitch. He still figure out a way to give her the money and shit. Bitch went to Rainbow, bought rainbow clothes and shit. They come across a goddamn doctor. He called the doctor Satan and shit because they come up with a magical potion to where the nigga could get his mind back for, I don't know, for a certain amount of time and shit. So he just putting his affairs in order, what he gonna do with all this money and gold and all that stuff like that, while the little time that he do got. So not only is this nigga trying to make sure the money go where it's supposed to go and shit, because I told you his uncle used to be robbing when he was little. So his uncle got a whole bunch of gold doubloons that's worth millions and millions and millions and shit like that. So he trying to find out what to do with that while he in his right state of mind. And on top of that, nigga trying to solve his nephew murder. After the nephew done got shot in the face, the motherfucking baby mama, his baby mama, wife, whatever, she just done disappeared in the thin air. I wonder fucking why. Nephew wasn't the street nigga, so it just had to be some personal shit. Polygamy putting the motherfucking pieces together and all that shit like that. He like, hey, pull up or whatever. He talking to the wife. Hey, pull up. I got 5 rights for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to me and shit like that. You know money talk, so the bitch gonna pull up. She done came out of hiding and shit. Come to find out, this bitch got a whole nother nigga, and the whole nother nigga, the one that killed his nephew type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always behind some pussy, bro. Every motherfucking time. So time winding down and all that shit like that. His brain getting smaller and smaller and shit. The magical potion wearing off and all that shit like that. So now he like, well, I got these 5 cells left. I need to kill this nigga. So once again, money talk, bullshit walk. He tell the killer, hey, look, I got these golden balloons worth these millions and shit like that, man. Pull up to my house at this time or whatever, and shit, you get these bitches. Polygamy pull out a motherfucking tape recorder. I don't know if he want to tell on a nigga or kill a nigga or do both. And everybody who watching this shit, who watching it, I know everybody was like, finish him, fuck niggas. Shit started fucking up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He popped me. It took that nigga forever to fucking die. Polygamy went to jail. But he did get accomplished what he needed to get accomplished as far as his uncle passing him the gold doubloons and the millions and shit like that. He gave it to somebody he trusted or whatever, which was a little girl that was wearing the rainbow. And she had power of attorney to disperse the money to everybody and shit. Even the fuck ass bitch ass little YN nephew and the bitch ass niece and shit like that who, yeah, I ain't even say that. The bitch called the child protective service, like the older people, the old person version of child protective service on them and shit like that, and it still ain't work. But he still like, I'm still gonna give y'all some money. But nah, bitches want to act like Scar and shit. Y'all still want to be creep. Oh, I'm still going to get me a lawyer and I'm still going to be the big person of this shit. I'm going to try to get power of attorney and shit. They ain't even know Polygamy had the videotape in the cut. I'm a sound-minded body, and this goes to everything. Power of attorney goes to the little girl in the rainbow clothes. Then the fuck nigga turned the movie off. The shit ended. It was so fucking good. Why would they end it so dumb like that? But that's what happened though.